Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're gonna go over why ARK has sold Palantir. Kevin did an interview with the head of research at ARK and he asked him straight what was wrong with Palantir, and they finally disclosed it and we can finally end the cycle on this. If you like these videos, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of them. I'm a Palantir investor. I was actually buying yesterday and I was going to buy 1,000 shares and I hit I only put in 10 shares, no, 100 shares, and at the end of the market I was like, oh great, the price went up quite substantially since I bought it. It was like 1% plus already, and I was looking at my portfolio and I was like, what? Okay, buy more, and then I noticed that the market was closed. So it was a mess yesterday. But anyways, finally the ARK reveals what was wrong with Palantir, and we're gonna analyze if we should worry about this as Palantir investors. So here we go.
Palantir, what happened?
Sure. I mean, like I described, as we're in risk-off periods, we tend to consolidate the portfolios. And so, we had some concerns about their competitive positioning within the government space, and we had better risk money elsewhere. And so it's not, when you're making a decision to like consolidate a portfolio, it's not like those are easy decisions, but you look at kind of like the risk return profile for all of your positions and say what's lowest on the stack rank relative to something else that we think has comparable upside.
That makes sense. So in risk-off periods, to make this simple, basically when prices are going down, narrow into the ones maybe you have the most conviction in. That's what you're saying?
Exactly. Yeah. If we have a better edge somewhere else, then we'll operate somewhere else.
So basically what they're saying is that they're in a risk-off period. I mean, ARK has been devastated basically, and they're saying that they had to sell these positions to go into positions that they have more convictions on. I believe they were buying Roku and maybe some other companies, don't quote me on this. But the point is, they're not saying Palantir is a bad company, they're not saying that they lost belief, and specifically they're worried about there's going to come more information about this. About them getting competitors in the government section, and so I want you to listen to this, and then I will tell you why I don't think this is an issue.
Into SPACs to the Palantir to basically try to VC partner with them and then get that software contract. Was this a little bit of a gimmick? Was that strategic? Or is the bigger focus on government and maybe their government activity not growing? Because that is something that stayed stagnant.
Yeah, I think for us it's more I think that they had a really differentiated product in government a few years ago, and then their competitive positioning has diminished, and then those government contracts, I think that they've shown a higher interest in multi-sourcing. So it's an interesting company. I think that the technology is super interesting. We're very bullish on AI generally. I think that the marginal competitive weakness on the government side just left us with other places to go.
That's fine. All right, let's move on from that one. Let's go to.
So basically, again, this is kind of funny that this is a problem for them, but you have to view it from the concept of they must be seeing other stocks that are way better. I don't see the same thing that they see in Roku, but what they're essentially saying is that there is other competitors in the government, and this is why they think that they're not going to grow as fast as they are going to grow, which is a bit funny because the big wish from investors is that they will move more on the commercial side. They want the investors want them to layer their foundry products so that because currently the average sales price of the product is 6.5 million. So I feel like this is a non-issue, and we're going to see in the next earnings calls. And is this a reason to worry now that they sold out of Palantir? The answer is absolutely not. You should be as bullish as ever. And I'm actually going to go all in on all my funds that are set aside for long-term investing. It's going to go all into Palantir. And I wish ARK well, and we at least finally know now, so we can close the chapter on this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.